The Bat is back on the small screen. Here I am with my review for episode 1 of the new CW series Gotham Knights. Let's talk about it. Okay, yeah, so it hasn't been long since the cancellation of most of the CW shows, along with it Batwoman. Obviously, previous to that, we had Gotham. Obviously, it wasn't a CW show, but we have another Batman-centric TV show on that's just started, Gotham Knights. And for me, this one has come out of nowhere in that I haven't really kept up with news of it. I honestly thought it had been dropped and cancelled. That's where I was at with it, but lo and behold, it began last night. So here I am with let's talk about it. So this here series, the setup for this series is basically that Batman Bruce Wayne is dead. His adoptive son and some other individuals, the Joker's daughter, and all this sort of thing, have been framed for his murder. They've got to come together, gang up, form their little sort of superhero team to try and find out the truth behind the murder of Bruce Wayne and what the hell is going on. And that's your basic setup for this show. So this episode here, this first episode, it opens up with us being shown Bruce Wayne and these individuals, the Joker's daughter, Duella, her name is. You've got Cullen Rowe and Harper Rowe. Harper Rowe being a streetwise engineer, Cullen Rowe being her brother. They've been tasked, they've been paid to break into Wayne Enterprises to go and steal something out of a safe. Only what they're stealing out of a safe is a gun. It's the gun that actually killed Bruce Wayne's parents. But they come to find that this gun has freshly been fired because they can smell it. And although they didn't notice this, they turn around and they notice a big hole in the window with a sign written over it. Bruce Wayne's body on the ground down below with the bat mask on. They try and escape. They subsequently get arrested for the murder. Now, Bruce Wayne's adoptive son, his name is Turner Hayes. He doesn't know nothing about Bruce Wayne having been Batman. He's not Robin or anything like that. Obviously, he gets the news of Batman's death. And then working with someone else, a friend of his, called Stephanie Brown, who's the daughter of the Clue Master, they unravel that actually the payments that have paid these individuals to go and do this robbery have actually come from Turner Hayes' bank account, because this daughter of the Clues Master, she's an expert hacker. And anyway, so he then gets arrested because he's the one that looks like he's paid for it all. All this sort of nonsense go on. Then they escape the police. You find out that some of the police are in on it, and that it's all been set up by the court, or potentially by the Court of Owls. And that's your episode. So I went into this with low expectations. Number one, you have that CW thing about it, and I came away pleasantly surprised. I can't believe I'm saying this, I'll be honest with you. I came away pleasantly surprised by this series. I liked the aesthetic. I liked the tone. I liked Misha Collins plays Harvey Dent, who hasn't become Two-Face or anything like that. Now, Misha Collins is a great actor. His time on Supernatural, he was a big draw for me for that show when he came into it. He was great. So it's nice to see him in a major role in this. Yes, Alfred isn't about. Alfred's obviously passed on, but Turner Hayes has his own butler, or for want of a better term. She's this Asian woman, and by the end of it, it sort of comes to turn out that maybe she is partly to do with what's gone on and part of the Court of Owls and this sort of a thing. It's pretty good. I didn't mind the actor who played Turner Hayes, Bruce's adoptive son. I got used to him in it. The young lady who plays Joker's daughter, and this isn't the daughter of Harley Quinn, this daughter of someone else. She was pretty damn good. There's even some sort of nods to Joker in previous Batman's. She's leaning out of the car like what Heath Ledger done in the Dark Knight. There's like nods to that sort of thing. But you know, I think this show's actually setting up something quite interesting. I can see where it's going to go. Obviously, they form this little team, and then they go off and they get involved in their own little superheroics along the way. But you've got this big overarching story of who killed Bruce Wayne and them trying to get to the bottom of it, and the Court of Owls. But for something that I went into expecting to only watch this first episode and probably no more, I was pleasantly surprised, and I'll be back next week watching next week's one as well and giving you a review of that. So have you watched this series? Does it interest you? Doesn't it interest you? I will say that Batman is overdone in film and in TV. It's never ending. But this was a pleasant surprise for me. So let me know your thoughts down below, and let's have a friendly conversation about Gotham Knights. Also, I will say before I go, there was a considerable amount of violence in it. Well, there wasn't a considerable amount, but I was quite shocked at the end with the decapitation in what they showed with that. But there we go. That's just, I forgot about it, but there we go. This is AJ. Let's talk Batman or Gotham Knights, or Batman-less Gotham Knights down below.